Welcome back, and joining us, world-renowned winemaker Shawn Pearce. Shawn, welcome back to Spiel the Wine. Great to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you.
You know, being as a successful winemaker down in Argentina, I was always curious, you know, we think to go to Napa Valley or the Finger Lakes or the Niagara Wine Trail or to Italy or wherever to visit wineries and that. How prevalent are people coming to Mendoza to spend a week or 2 weeks traveling the countryside, enjoying the cultures and that? Sell Argentina to us.
Yeah, it is a great place for vacation, actually, and definitely a popular destination. When we're there, we see Americans there for sure, a lot of Europeans, and a lot of local tourism from Latin America. So you have people from Chile coming across the border to Mendoza, staying in winery hotels. There is a highly developed tourism business there. There's a lot of Brazilians also. So Brazil is a big export market for Argentina. There are a lot of Brazilians coming down to the wine regions and spending the week, people from Buenos Aires. So it is definitely a tourist destination. If you think about Mendoza, snow-capped mountains, rivers with trout, whitewater rafting, people riding around on horses, and amazing food. I mean, Argentina, Mendoza, not only do they grow grapes, but fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and you know, the Argentinian asado, the barbecue, is definitely a big draw too.
So you're going from, if you're Western New York, you'll take it down maybe to New York and right to Mendoza or Santiago. Is that where you're flying to?
Yep. So we've done a lot: New York, Santiago, Toronto, Santiago, and then just that 30-minute flight straight over the Andes Mountains into Mendoza.
Yeah, and that's not the Eastern time zone, that's Atlantic time zone, so we gain an hour?
Yeah, they're usually about an hour or two, depending on the time of year, ahead of us.
I was always curious to know, when you're talking South America, we have Argentina, we have Chile, and Brazil, of course. Why don't we see more wines coming out of Brazil? What's the terroir to that compared to Chile and Argentina?
Yeah, I would say Brazil, you often think of really tropical weather. I mean, obviously the Brazilian rainforest, and they also have a huge coast. So they're kind of warm and coastal without the big temperature variation we get in Chile and in Argentina from having the mountains there. If you think about the Argentine wine regions, I mean, it's going from Salta in the north through Mendoza, the huge winemaking region, down to Patagonia. All these wine regions, the vineyards, are kind of quite close to the mountains, benefiting from altitude, having warm days and cold nights. That is really a specific climate that's great for grapes, and why Chile is so good.
And the difference between Chile and Argentina, what would be the top two diverse terroirs that kind of stand out?
Yeah, I'd say the big difference between Chile and Argentina, obviously you have the mountains and that influence, but Chile has this coastal influence. So if you think about the mountains to the coast, it's only an hour and a half drive in Chile. So you get this maritime influence. A lot of the white grapes and the white wines that they make in Chile are from vineyards along the coast, whereas the reds are kind of non-coastal places where it gets quite a bit hotter, you know, just down below the foot of the Andes.
If you're not drinking your own wines and they're world class, where are you going in the world to enjoy a nice red or white? Or champagne? I
mean, I love Bordeaux. I love sparkling wine from Spain, Cava, but Bordeaux is really kind of the goal, right? We make Malbec, Cab Franc. Our vineyard that we bought in 1990 was already planted to Bordeaux grape varietals, so we make a wine called Corte, which is a Bordeaux-style red blend. That is kind of the standard for me. I mean, if I'm going to go out and get something for a nice dinner, I love Bordeaux, and kind of to compare it to the wines we're making, and research into how these wines are made and kind of aspire to that style.
Interesting. Shawn, thanks again for being on my show. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck with everything.
Thanks.